Welcome back to the Simulation Rugby League Premiership from Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane. The final game of Magic Round about to get underway. The rain is back. It's the Broncos taking on the Cowboys, the Queensland Derby, a game that everyone looks forward to. It's Luke Malkus and Joey Kelly who bring their sides out onto the park. Luke Malkus and the Cowboys yet to register their first win of the season, while the Broncos, our defending minor premiers, got things back on track with a good win against the Raiders last Tuesday night. Will Kay has the ball on the tee. Couple of changes in the Cowboys. Nothing to really discuss about the Broncos lineup. Pretty standard as it has been the first couple of rounds, but Will Kay gets things underway and will quickly touch on the Cowboys changes in a moment. But it's Jackson Ellison, the Kangaroo skipper, who brings it forward for the Broncos. First hit up of the game.
That's his second.
So the Cowboys, some big changes in their lineup. Looking for some directional changes, some positional changes, and just all around the park needing something different. So Cherry Evans has moved from fullback into the centres, while Kurt Moore has taken the number one jumper. And a couple of debutants on the wings for the Cowboys. We've got John Harden, who is his first game off the bench, first game starting for the Cowboys. And it'll be interesting to see how he plays as this game progresses. Joseph Sangster making his debut on the other wing for the Cowboys. And both these players have got good speed, but they are brand new into the SRL, so being blooded against one of the hardest teams in the competition. And so they've got a big 80 minutes of footy in front of them. Early penalty to the Cowboys. Holding down too long on the tackle. I think it was Jackson Ellison or Pete Veretto, and Will Kay finds the sideline. Restarting just outside the Broncos 30. So the Cowboys with early field possession.
Release.
Mobiston sets it up. Murphy's at dummy half. They come near side. Inside to Maul. Good half break from Kurt Maul, almost getting away from the grasps of Robinson. Sorry, Atchison.
Three back with me.
Cavall to play the ball. Murphy once again. This time he goes to Kennedy and the big centre.
He's held there.
Decides to take it up, and once again it's Atchison who wraps him up. They say this near side. They come to John Harden. First touch of the night. Wrapped up and pushed back in a good tackle. Tackle 5 now for the Cowboys. Mobiston with the curse, first kick of the game, and it's not a bad one. Hodgson comes across and takes it, but it was a couple of Cowboys chasers who were putting a lot of pressure on the Broncos winger.
2 on the kick going. Hill. He's held there. 3 back with me.
So David Hastings to play the ball. They stay near side the Broncos. Ford gives it inside to Hastings. Sorry, Jackson Ellison in support. Kicking early is Raymond. Looking for the 40-20, doesn't get quite the bounce, and Moore just lets it sit up and makes an extra couple of metres, just grabbed around the ankles by once again Samuel Atchison. But they get a good quick play the ball, the Cowboys. They go to their skipper. Malkus takes it forward, wrapped up around the chest by Pete Veretto. Quick play the ball again, Cherry Evans injecting himself on that far touchline. Looking with a little bit more intensity here, the Cowboys this afternoon, as the rain continues to come down. Right they come to Kasaka. Good charging run from the Cowboys second row. Inside the Broncos 10 to play the ball. Final tackle now, Murphy. They go to Kay. Will Kay puts it in. And Luke Malkus, the Cowboys skipper, goes in for the try. First try since round 2, season 1. The drought has been broken for the big Cowboys front rower. And doesn't he know it? You can see him in the background. He is still celebrating and he makes his way back for the kickoff. But big Luke Malchus charging over for the Cowboys to open the scoring here in Brisbane. Okay, adds the extra 2. It's 6 points to 0. 8 minutes gone. So Luke Malchus's first try since round 2 of last season. Been a long time between drinks for the Queensland skipper. Played 43 minutes last week, 7 runs, 55 metres. And had a big workload on defence as well.
He's tackle 1.
And he has got his steam, his side off to the perfect start.
2.
Against the defending minor premiers.
3. He's held there. Get off him.
So it's Kurt Moore to play the ball. Just inside the Cowboys 30 as Irwin makes his way over the advantage line, but he's passed it forward to Robbo Mobiston. Just come forward out the hands. And that's an unfortunate mistake for the two big front rowers just after the try, and they're putting themselves under a bit of pressure here with the Broncos to pack down 40 metres out from the Cowboys line.
1, release.
So it's Connor Sanderson to play the ball. The big former Eels fullback.
He's held there.
Now Broncos. Looking for his first try of the season as well.
Right, that's the 3rd.
Hasn't scored since round 5, season 1. Connor Sanderson's. Jordan Ford up to the 15. The Broncos continuing to take
Let him go.
5 or so metres every run. Final tackle now. Ford's going to put it up. It's a good kick by Jordan Ford. Coming through for its Cooper Gronk. And the Broncos' new centre rookie goes in for his first try in the SRL. Jordan Ford put up the pinpoint kick. And Gronk just towered over. I think it was Cherry Evans and Joseph Sangster. As Raymond will start this one from the left, look to bring it around. And it's curled a little bit too much and the score remains 6 points to 4. So it was a tight affair the last time these two teams met in season 1. And it was the Broncos who came out on top.
Right, here's tackle 1.
Winning an absolute nail-biter. 19 points to 18, a Levi Raymond field goal.
Held 2.
In extra time. That was the difference.
Held 3.
Tries to Zach Smith, Aaron Johnston and Liam Ryan for the Cowboys. While Mark Iron, the new Raiders fullback, scored a double. And Sean Walker crossed as well. Bronson Dixon kicking that day for the Broncos, 3 from 3. You see Liam Ryan moving to the Rabbitohs in the off-season. Kicking for the Cowboys.
That's 1.
It was the Levi Raymond field goal. In extra time, that was the difference that day.
He's held there.
It's the Cowboys
2
up at the moment,
away.
6 points to 4, 15 minutes gone. And they've thrown it away again here, the Cowboys. Second time in their own half, putting more pressure on themselves. Broncos getting up early in defence and putting pressure on Robbo Momiston as they sling it in field. And David Hastings will play the ball inside the Cowboys 10. They go right, Dixon onto Hunt. Simon Hunt, the big second rower, powering towards the line. He's taken down a metre short. Left this time, Dixon. Ford almost leaves it behind, but he's regathered and gone and under the post for the try. Jordan Ford, the ex-Warriors second rower. Second try of this, first try of the season. So the Broncos strike twice in a matter of minutes off two Cowboys mistakes. Raymond will slot this one over, make it a 10 points to 6 lead. As the rain continues to come down here at Suncorp Stadium. Magic round here in Brisbane. And what a round it has been. The Panthers getting up over the Warriors last night in game 1.
2 on the kick going. He's held
The
there.
Rabbitohs coming from behind and breaking the hearts of the Canberra Raiders. And what was a masterclass second half by Chaz Dingo.
He's held there. That's tackle for
Oh, the Eels earlier on tonight. Too much for the Manly Sea-Eagles with Eli Barnes bagging 4 tries, which is an SRL record. And at the moment, the Broncos and the Cowboys pretty much even terms inside the first quarter of play.
That's your second. He's held there.
Callum Irwin takes it forward. Had a big game last week, Callum Irwin. One of the standout front rowers in the SRL.
Hands off.
At the moment, and definitely the best performing forward for the Cowboys.
He's held there. 4. Move.
Big engine on defence. And not afraid to run the ball either as Cavall gets a good inside ball from Kurt Maul, almost getting away from the tackle of Jackson Ellison as they go to Malchus, and Malchus does well to pick that one up off the ground. The big fella almost losing control. As Kelly makes a burst up through the middle, picks up a few metres after some wayward Cowboys defence. Gone wandering is Veredo this time. He as well steals a couple. Mill has to come across, wrap him up inside the Cowboys 30. Raymond this time spots the gap and takes it.
He's held there.
Easy metres up the middle for the Broncos at the moment. Tackle 4, Jordan Ford to play it. They go right to Dixon, runs into the tackle of Declan Murphy. Taken down about 5 metres out. Final tackle, Raymond, short ball to Jake Tuss, but he's dropped it cold, and Robbo Momiston's came away with it. So an unforced error there, a little bit of pressure from Declan Murphy.
He's held there. 1, release.
And Jake Tuss unable to control the ball.
2, held.
Still searching for his first try in the SRL. Jake Tuss,
3, back to
after
10.
making his debut early in season 1. One of the fan favourites in Brisbane.
That's tackle 4, hands off. 5, hold on the 10.
Side Harris plays the ball, and the Cowboys forced to kick from deep inside their own half. A good defensive set from the Broncos.
That's 1, move.
Running it back is Joey Kelly, and they're into the Cowboys half already. Well, it's a good kick by Cavall, but just too deep as Scott goes awfully close to the sideline. Does well to stay in the field of play. It was John Harden who almost hit him over it as Tuss goes through the middle for another good barging run through the middle. On the 10 they come short side, cut out pass to Kelly. The defenders cover him well. Kelly stopped too short. They go to Pete Moretto. Hard to stop the big redhead, but he's been rolled onto a big tackle and held up over the line. So final tackle here. They restart things to Ford. He'll be forced to run with it. Guesty off both to Theo Scott and hot potato stuff. And Theo Scott goes in for the Broncos. 5th try of his SRL career. A great offload. Finding Scott on his outside. And had a bit of work to do as well as he broke away from one and had covering defence upon him. But the Broncos starting to stretch things out. 14 unanswered points in the last 15 minutes. As Raymond starts it to the left a little bit too much and he's unable to convert that one either. Stays 2 from 4. Sorry, 1 from 3. 14 points to 6. It's the second half that the Cowboys have really been struggling in these first 2 games of the season.
He's held there.
Against the Seagulls and Penrith. They were in the contest for the first 40 minutes.
Hands away. Held.
But it was the second 40 that had both sides, especially Manly,
He's held there.
really managed to pile on the points on the Cowboys. And whether it's their fitness or whether it's their bench players, I'm not too sure at the moment. But they really need to stay in contention with the Broncos for this remaining 15 minutes of the half. Another try here for the Broncos would put a lot of pressure on the Cowboys to come back as Raymond puts it high. Not a deep kick by Levi Raymond. Gronk comes down with it. Too many Cowboys players around and they'll get the ball on their own 20.
He's held there. That's one. Move.
As they go to Kasaka, the vice skipper charges up that left side. Evans
3 markers
looking to dart from dummy half, but chopped down by Cooper Gronk. Cut out pass from Kay to Mobiston. Again, the Broncos defence rushing up early on him. Kicking early is Kay. Good decision from the rookie 5'8", looking for the 40-20. He's getting the bounce, and it's a good kick by Kay. Finding the sideline about 10 metres out, and the Cowboys all of a sudden right on the Broncos line. Short ball to Kasaka, always hard to stop this close to the line. Murphy's at dummy half, looking left, he goes left, Kay off the maul. Big defence from the Broncos. Again, it was Cooper Gronk coming up on him.
That's tackle 4, hands off. He's held there.
Kay can't do anything with that one. He plays the ball. Evans at dummy half. Cut out pass. Mobiston to Cavale. The 5'8's taken down by Jake Tuss. Murphy at dummy half. They go to Will Kay. Struggling towards the line. Will Kay. He's got over. He looks confident. We're going to go upstairs. But he looks to have got it over for his first try in the competition. Will Kay, just before half-time. And the Cowboys, well, they are well in this contest. So he deserved that try, Will Kay. The 40-20 from well inside his 40. Then a short pass from Kasako, and he powered his way over, and he's going to convert his own try as well. 14 points to 12, coming up, 30 minutes gone. You're watching the Simulation Rugby League Premiership live on SRL TV.
One, release.
If you haven't joined the Simulation Rugby League,
Two, held.
head to our Discord. It's in the link.
Three.
Season 2, 3 rounds in. Top of the table, Penrith Panthers unbeaten after 3 games.
Held. Four. Move.
Breaking the record for the amount of games won in a row, 5 in a row for the Panthers. As Sanderson treks back at the Broncos, he's been forced close to the sideline. Big tackle on Connor Sanderson. And the Cowboys, how the tides have turned in the last 5 minutes. How could you not be a part of the SRL? Good tackle by Carlos Kennelly as the Cowboys pack down the scrum on the Broncos 20. They go through the hands to Cherry Evans. Hard to take down. He's on the 10. Murphy's a dummy half. They go left to Kasako. It's 2 Broncos players who take him down, led by Cooper Gronk. Short side to Namana. Namana's held down by Hunt. Flat pass, short ball to Nicholas Ether, and what a pass! Nicholas Ether goes in for the Cowboys' 3rd try, and they take the lead. First try of the SRL, Nicholas Ether. Can't see who gave that great ball, flat pass to Nicholas Ether. Could have been Ryan Caval. I'm going to have to double check the replay. Kay adds the extra 2, 18-14. Still 7 minutes until half time. We were just saying about 5 or 6 minutes ago that the Cowboys have to try and stay in this game. And Will Kay has sparked a massive comeback for the Cowboys. First to 40-20. A great try by the young rookie 5'8". And then that kick early on the 4th, forcing Sanderson back into his corner. And then a great tackle by Carlos Kennelly. Will Kay really stepping up. A lot of pressure on his young shoulders. Well, he has experience either side of him. Ryan Caval, Luke Malchus, Jamal Kasako. They've got a strong leadership group, the Cowboys. Kurt Moore coming across from the Rabbitohs in the off-season, along with Cherry Evans from the Seagulls. And in the forwards, it's an experienced forward back for the Cowboys. Robbo Mobiston, as Harden goes through the middle, away from Sanderson, and John Harden goes in for the Cowboys' 5th try. Out of nothing. First start for the Cowboys, and he bags his first try as well. Leaving Sanderson in his dust. John Harden, welcome to the SRL. To make it a 10-point game, Will Kay from out in front. 4 from 4 from the boot. Shawley sends it high into the grandstand. And all of a sudden, 18 unanswered points in the last 10 to 15 minutes. We are set for a high-scoring game if the second half is anything close to what this first half has produced.
That's one.
Cowboys
Blue.
playing with a lot of confidence at the moment. The forwards are putting in a lot of metres. Hands on the ball early as Cyan Harris takes it forward after a Casey Namana run, and Namana's on it once again. Off the bench tonight. And he's got himself a penalty as well, Casey Namana. Good debut last week, 17 minutes off the bench. 5 tackles, 45 metres. And a good impression he's made so far in this game tonight as well.
Right, here's tackle 1.
So centre field for the Cowboys, around about 30-35 metres out.
He's held there.
It's their number 7 to set it up. Brian Kovar on the 30. Declan Murphy goes short side, inside to Kurt Maul. What a run by the new Cowboys fullback. Offloads outside to Harris. Pete Veretto does a good job in stopping him. But the Cowboys surely no more tries in the second half. Eath is looking for a second. He'll set it up and meter out. Murphy goes to Mobiston. He'll be hard to stop, but he's been rolled onto his back a metre short. Final tackle now. Murphy at dummy half decides to go himself. Not the best decision from the hooker. And he's been wrapped up. And the Broncos survived that one.
Release. Hill.
Good pickup by the Cowboys mid-season 1, Declan Murphy.
He's held there. That's his second.
Vying for the hooking spot with Ryan Pine, who's on the bench tonight. The 2 players who didn't bring two real different styles of play. Declan Murphy's much smaller player compared to Ryan Pine. Quicker off the mark, has a faster pass. Well, Ryan Pine is extremely good on the feet and plays well as well. Sanderson makes a half break up through the middle. The siren sounds in the background. 24 points to 14 at half time. It's the Cowboys with a healthy 10-point lead. We'll be back soon. Second half action comes after the break. Welcome back to Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane. The final half of footy for Magic Round 3 of the SRL Premiership. And it's the Cowboys with a healthy 24 points to 14 lead at half time. 4 tries to 3 to the Cowboys.
One, release.
And it will be they who have possession for the first set of the second half.
2 on the kick going. He's held there.
And what a performance we have seen from this Cowboys outfit in the first half as they've given the ball away once again. In fact, that's not the first time today. In fact, the referee has actually said it's come off a Broncos player. So a fortunate turn of events for the Cowboys after they looked to try to get the offload away. And referee Tony Archer has said it's come off Jackson Ellison's hand. So they keep the ball, and it's Kurt Maul who just runs it up through the middle, met by Pete Veretto and Simon Hunt. Right side they go. Kennelly awfully close to the touchline.
He's held there.
Here's Sam Hodgson trying to force him across. Malchus through the middle, bumps off one. Hard to stop Luke Malchus, and he gets the offload to Robbo Mobbleston. So a big opportunity in the opening couple of minutes for the Cowboys. It's Murphy at dummy half, they come left. Will Kay puts the kick in, but it's a little bit too deep, and it trickles over the back of the goal line. So the Cowboys with all the early play, or the last 30 minutes in fact, there's been all North Queensland.
Hill, let him up.
And the Broncos in front of their home crowd seem to be a little bit shell-shocked.
Hill, 3.
Infield they go to Jackson Ellison to take the ball. No one around, support players around him. Had the hands free for a moment. Decided against the offload, which was a wise decision. Jordan Ford to play the ball, kicking from just inside the Cowboys half to the wing of Zach Smith, who's come on for Sangster.
That's one. Move!
Pretty quiet first half for Joseph Sangster. On debut tonight on the left wing for the Cowboys. Murphy at dummy half. They go right to Kay, to his halves partner Kuval. Pete Barreto wraps him up. Left this time to Pine on the field as well. Not sure where Pine's come on. So final tackle now. Cherry Evans 35 out. Deep back to Smith with the kicking duties this time to Hodgson. Good chase by the Cowboys. Not the best kick by Smith, but a good chase all the same. Keeping the Broncos deep within their half. Sanderson to play the ball. Good run from the fullbacks. Broncos fullback. He's had a quiet game so far though. Connor Sanderson really needs to get his hands on the ball a lot more. We all know the importance of the fullback position in the SRL. That's Jordan Ford up over the halfway line. Allison with a good touch. Strong defence from the Cowboys. The rain starting to come down a little bit heavier now. The players will notice a lot more dew on the ball in the second 40. Moist underfoot as well as they go short to Pine. Bit of space in the backfield for Ryan Pine. Sanderson coming across, but not before he gets the inside. Offload to Declan Murphy. Good angles from Mobbleston, cutting back on the flat ball from Murphy. Quick play the ball this time to Irwin. Back on the park. Good charge. Just short of the Cowboys, the Broncos 10. Out wide to Kasakau. Brock comes in to help with the tackle. So about 12 metres out. They'll put this one high. No. Kay decides to put it on the toe, but he's been hitting a big tackle simultaneously, and he's lost it forward. And the Broncos will make their way upfield through Jackson Ellison. So he had a good first half, Will Kay. 40-20. Couple of very good kicks and a try. 4 from 4 from the tee as well. Had a big week last week, 299 kick meters, 14 tackles and a line break. Final tackle now for the Broncos as Ellison gets up slowly. They go back to Raymond. He'll just punch it down to the wing of John Harden. He's had a good debut in the starting side tonight, John Harden. Oh, he's looking dangerous in that far touchline. It was Sanderson who wrapped him up after he got away from Joey Kelly. Murphy, they stay short side. Kennelly makes his gap through the middle past Barreto. Good run by the big tall Centre. Straightens it up. Caval. Murphy again calling for it quickly. Mobiston, short ball to Irwin.
He's held there.
Juggles it for a moment, Callum Irwin in the wet. Does well with the regather. Murphy, Caval's going to punch it down to the wing near Cooper Grompensan Hodgson. This could be dangerous. Hodgson with a bit of space in front of him. Maul does well, comes across and wraps him up. Joined by a couple of Cowboys players in support. Notably number 16, that's Zach Smith.
Held 2.
But a good half break there by Sam Hodgson. Short to Allison. Putting a nice hole, Jackson Allison up to the Cowboys 40 they go. Wanting to score first in the second half, the Broncos, 53 and a half minutes gone. No change to the score from half time, still 24-14 as Pete Veretto almost getting away from Robbo Mobiston. Sorry, it was Luke Malchus. Good short ball, hit Veretto right in the bird basket. As Harden comes away from that one, Sanderson's been left on the far wing, but he does well to come across. For a moment I thought Harden was away. We had Hodgson coming across from this near wing as well, but John Harden is looking dangerous and lethal on that far touchline.
He's held there. Right, that's the third.
Cowboys losing their way a little bit there. They managed to regather. Referee Henry Perenara said it went backwards. Murphy's having a good game at dummy half of the Cowboys as Maul makes a good break through the middle. He's played well at fullback as well. The rain starting to come down even heavier now in Brisbane. The umbrellas are out. Sanderson's underneath it and he takes it well. In the wet, Connor Sanderson under pressure.
Hill, 0 tackle. One, release. He's held there.
So centre field for the Broncos. They're around about 30 metres out from their own line. That's Veretto who takes it forward. Met by Ryan Pine up around the shoulders.
He's held there. Clear him. 3.
Big game from Jackson Ellison so far.
4.
Simon Hunt over the Cowboys side of halfway. Broncos still waiting on the interchange bench players to come on. Obviously waiting for the last 20 minutes or so. May have to force them on in a moment. As we are back live.
1, release.
On the halfway line. The Cowboys skipper plays the ball.
Hill, that's your second.
Deep within the Broncos half as Zach Smith busts through one, gets away from Sanderson, eventually wrapped up by Simon Hunt. But they're inside the Broncos 20 here. Another try to the Cowboys. This would be massive if they could score here. Struggling for any sort of cohesion at the moment, the Broncos. The Cowboys only about 3 metres out. Murphy at dummy half. They'll go back to Kay. He's going to put it high. Cowboys chasers are coming through. But Sam Hodgson, who gets above the pack and takes it from high above the ear.
2 on the keep going. He's held there.
And the experience shows through as Jordan Ford has stayed on the ground. He is not looking good at doors, holding his lower back by the looks of it. And he does not look healthy at all as the game is back underway. Jordan Ford's on the sideline. And he is hunched over in a bad way, Jordan Ford. We'll have to wait and see how serious that is. A good return from Zach Smith. Chases around him. Hodgson grabs him. Chased well by Jake Tuss as well. But the Cowboys back on, hot attack at the moment. Evans almost getting away from Levi Raymond. 15 metres out on this near touchline. Motherston forced back in a big tackle by Simon Hunt. Murphy, they go flat to Maul. He's been elusive, dangerous, and a genuine attacking looking player. Kurt Maul, a fullback.
He's held there. Move it. Hit the mark.
So 62 minutes gone. It's the final tackle for the Cowboys with a big opportunity off the boot of Will Kay. Puts it high, but it's the Broncos skipper who comes down with it in the wet. The Broncos under the high ball are doing a very good job.
Held. 0 tackle. Release. He's held there.
So Levi Raymond plays the ball just short of the halfway line as Sanderson makes half a break.
Held. That's his second.
Up into the Cowboys 40. Flat from Veretto. They find Malachi Bergen,
Get off him.
who's on the
3
park.
back with me. Held. 4. Hold the 10.
Short side they stay, and not a good pass. It's gone forward, in fact. Good rush defence from the Cowboys. Put a lot of pressure at first receiver.
That's one.
And the crowd, well, they've gone quiet.
He's held there.
The defending minor premiers are under a lot of pressure at the moment,
2
with coming up
hands
15
away.
minutes remaining.
Held. He's held
As
there.
the rain starts
3
to ease a little bit.
back with me.
Still very wet out in the centre of the park as Motherston pushes off the tackle.
Held. Move.
Eventually taken down the halfway line, and they've given away a penalty here, the Broncos. So frustration starting to creep in. This usually very composed side is starting to feel the pressure. And it's North Queensland
He's held there. 1. Release.
who are looking to finish it off. As Murphy runs from dummy half, but he spilled it forward. Big tackle on Declan Murphy. On tackle 2, they've given it away.
Held. 1. Release.
So let off the hook there, Brisbane.
He's held there. 2. Hands away.
As they go short side, and Pete Veretto finds Kelly.
He's held. 3.
A quiet game
Held.
so far by the Broncos skipper after his heroics last week. 2 tries
He's held there. 4. Move.
against the Raiders.
Held. 5. Markers lock in.
So centre field, Jake Tuss. He'll play the ball. Final tackle. Raymond decides to run it. Shrugs off one, but he can't get away from Kurt Maul and Declan Murphy. And it was worth the risk from Levi Raymond. A big hole in front of him. But good covering defence from the Cowboys. We haven't seen this sort of dedication from the Cowboys in a long, long time. And you can just see how much this game means to them up against their Queensland foes.
He's held there.
48,000 packed into Brisbane, into Suncorp Stadium tonight
4.
to
Get
watch
back
this
with
double
me.
header.
Held.
And it's been a pretty entertaining evening as well,
Held.
with
5. He's held
plenty of
there.
tries in either
Lock in
game.
now.
In saying that, there's no change to the score since the halftime break in this one, as Caval sends it down to Joey Kelly. This could be the chance that Kelly needs. Gets away from one. Kurt Maul's all the other one in front of him, and Kurt Maul's done a good job to wrap him up and throw him to the ground. 20 metres out here, the Broncos, as Tuss decides to go straight forward, and he's met front on by Mobiston. Backwards, little miscommunication from Dixon. He has to go back and fix it up. Dixon, he slings it back in field to Bergen. So a good recovery there from Bronson Dixon. Inside the Cowboys 10 here, the Broncos, as they go to Veretto. He only knows one way, and that's Ford. But he stopped in a good tackle. Couple of metres out, they go right. Cut out past to Dixon. Met hard once again. It's Mobiston coming up early along with Kasakau. Final tackle now. They go deep. It's Jake Tuss once again putting the kick in. It's going to go a little bit too deep. No, it isn't. It's picked up by Sanderson, but he's unable to get over the line once again. Just having a wretched run of form, Connor Sanderson at the moment. After the heroics and the hype of pre-season, season 1. Struggling to get over the line, hasn't scored since round 5 of last season.
He's held there. Right, that's a third.
A great option at fullback, but he's just not having any luck at all. So it's a good set here by the Cowboys up inside the Broncos half, a 52-metre gain. Final tackle coming up. Murphy will be looking for Mobiston. To the wing of Hodgson. Chasers do well, they get across and put pressure on and allow Moore to wrap him up. They stay short side to Dixon, finding himself below us on this near wing. Tuss again, this time to Walker.
He's held there. 3 hands
Haven't
away.
seen David Hastings in a while. Big Englishman seems to have had a quiet game. They go flat to Hunt.
He's held there. Let him up. 5. Markers lock in.
Final tackle now. Options to the right if they want it. They do go right. Dixon punching it down. Not a great kick to Zach Smith, but good defence, good chase by the outside backs for the Broncos, and they stop Smith on the 30. Sangster's back on the park for the Cowboys. So he gets a second stint in his debut. It looks like he's playing in the second row at the moment.
3 back with me.
So 75 minutes gone, under 4.5 minutes remaining.
Get back, look at me. He's held there.
The Cowboys looking for their first win of the season. After being down 14 points to 6. In the first quarter of this game, they've come back with 18 unanswered points,
That's 1. Move.
leading 24 points to 14.
Held. 2 hands away. Back with me.
As the Broncos up over the halfway line. Broncos will face the Warriors next week in Auckland, while the Cowboys take on Parramatta up in Townsville.
Get up. Get the last. Markers lock in.
But with a 10-point lead and a little over 2 minutes remaining, have to say the Cowboys are going to wrap this one up. Away from home.
He's held there. That's your second.
After a disappointing opening 2 rounds.
Move. Held.
24 points to 6. Lost to the Panthers. 24 points to 6, lost to the Manly, and they have come out tonight.
Up him now. 5.
And for the last 60 minutes of this game, have looked like absolute contenders for top 4.
1. Release. He's held there. Let him
Well,
go.
the Broncos will go back to the drawing board As time ticks down the clock,
Let him up.
the siren sounds. And it's the Cowboys who pick up a big victory here in Brisbane over the Broncos, 24 points to 14, sorry. A big 10-point win. Luke Malchus will be extremely happy at the back. Good completion rate for the Cowboys, 21 out of 26. While 7 errors for the Broncos and 30 missed tackles, possibly the difference in the game. But we hope you've enjoyed Magic Round in the SRL Premiership. Make sure to join us next week for Round 4 live here on SRL TV.